Good morning. Good morning. Is anybody woke? Or did you guys hang out too late last night with Jamie and Diggs? Somebody's there. Good morning. Hey, Cooking and Lifestyle by Nikki. How are you? Just trying to get these computers set up. How you guys doing this morning? Who else is here? Can you do me a favor and thumbs up the room on your way in? Give me a thumbs up so I can keep a count on this new little venture, my live at 5, the AM version or edition. Hey, Ramiro, good morning. How are you? Shanoy, hey, baby. How are you this morning? If you guys don't already know each other, kind of introduce yourselves and make some new friends this morning. This is Agedgraceful's Live at 5, where she tries to reach out and touch the ones that are on a different time zone. Oh, no, Diggs. No, you not. How long did y'all hang out last night? I couldn't hang no more. Live at 5. Hey. You all probably just got off, knowing you guys. I had to take a nap because I had that girls' night out birthday party. Oh, Shanoy, you just woke up and see the live. Yeah, this is an experiment that I've had the last 2 weeks because, I did the mix and mingle last Friday evening. And then Jamie tapped out. The Remy did her wrong. I figured that. But so I came back Saturday morning with the Mix and Mingle Breakfast Club edition last Saturday morning, and it worked out really well. Really well. It was a little teeny bit later than this, but I like to see all my friends, and so that's why I decided to come back, in the AM and see if I can catch some people who it might be a little bit later where they're at. Like, for instance, what time is it in Switzerland, Shanoy? DC and Kool-Aid, they had it popping. DC Kool-Aid and Lisa. It was Lisa's birthday, I believe, and they were on there. They had a twerk show or something going on. It is 11:10 a.m. and it's 5:10 here. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait a minute. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 hours. Jamie is down faster than them. Them damn 3 count on the WWE. Poor Jamie. Poor Jamie. That's terrible. Terrible. I figured that. I'm like, I'm out. Because y'all was off the chain. Y'all was live. Everybody was running that feed last night with the questions when you all played that game. I never saw so many questions in my life. You tried to tell her not to party with the big boys. I remember back in the day, we have a suburb of Detroit called Highland Park. And I was in my 20s then. And I didn't hang out with nothing but guys. I got along better with the guys. And I hung out with the guys who had the paper. So all we did was party. And they thought that they would play a trick on me one night. And every time I went to the bathroom, they would add something to my cup. And I kept drinking it. And I guess they were saying, damn. I go to the bathroom again. I finally figured it out because I'm like, I didn't leave that much in my cup. But I had just as much fun with them because I caught on to what they were doing. But I could handle mine back in the day. I couldn't do that now, though. When I was in my 20s, I could. Yes. Yeah, they tried it. They tried it. But I tell you what, Agedgraceful ain't never been no punk. So I ain't punk out. I hung with them. We had big fun back in the day. I'm trying to wait to see if a few more people get here that weren't in the room yesterday. I'm good, Shanoy. Had a wonderful time at Jamie C. Live. Yes, Shanoy, you missed it last night. I'm trying to remember because I got back about, I think I left the restaurant at 9:30. I stopped at McDonald's to get a shake. So I probably got home about 10 after 10. And I believe Jamie might have came on at like 10:30. And I stayed with them for a while, and I had to get off the line at about 11:30, quarter to 12. I'm like, I got business to handle. I got to get up. Yeah, but I know you were asleep, Shanoy. It was off the chain. They had a real party. They played music. They had cognac. They played games. And then Jamie had a big announcement. I don't know when it's going to happen. She got a new video coming out. But she was keeping it a secret what it's about. So I'm excited for her because she's getting close to the threshold of the 1,000 friends. So she ready to turn up on that. Yep. Yep, and Shanoy, you were here when I opened the box. And it's you. I now hear the guys. I'm trying to look for my feed on this side. I don't have a feed. Oh, that's odd. I have to reload this page here because I don't have any chat. There we go. That's better. Because yesterday I missed a couple of people coming in. I didn't want to miss anybody today. Cooking and Lifestyle, you still here? Man, you got to go back and look at the replay. The replay, I answered, I think, all the questions except for one, because one of those questions was like, it was nuts. I think it was about an animal or something. I'm like, yeah. I think it was one of those animal questions. No more speculation. I'm like, I'm out. Yep, those animal questions, that was like, that's too much for me. That was a little bit too much. I'm like, they actually answering this shit. I mean, this stuff about these animals. And then after that, I think I said something about everybody in the room must have needed a little something, something. Hey, cute tuber. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the live at 5. You skipped half of the questions, Diggs. Hey, Ranks. Thanks for passing through. How are you this morning? I appreciate you. If you guys can thumbs up the room so I can get a count. I want to get a count of how many folks join me when I do stuff like this early in the mornings. Good. I'm glad you're fine. I guaranteed you, though, if you had been at Jamie's live last night, you'd still be asleep right now. Okay, it's not morning. I live in India and it's 3:49 p.m. Oh, wow. Well, see, it's 5:19 a.m. here or thereabouts. And that's why I like, because I probably wouldn't have had caught you, because if I waited till like 12 o'clock noon here to go live, or 1 or 2, you would probably be in the bed sleep, cute tuber. So that's why I like to come on at different times of the day, especially early in the morning like this. 4:19 here now. It's 4:19 here now. Where are you at, Arian? Because you just an hour behind. You got to be close somewhere. You still in the Eastern Louisiana time. Okay. So they must be Central time. Not Central, Eastern, like us. Yep, yesterday evening when I came through before I went out to dinner with my girlfriends, quite a few people stopped by. They were still trying to come in the room as I was leaving out. We don't sleep over here ever. Yep, it's like, I don't know. Jamie did say that Diggs was a vampire. I tend to believe it now because he's always on. If he's not on his own live, then he'll show up at yours. He's just there hanging around. I don't see how you do it. Gotta fall asleep sometime. Diggs, did you decide how you were gonna do that giveaway? Cause I kind of missed the details. I just remember you having $100. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm always there for Age Graceful. That'll work. Hello, Sarah TV. How are you? Thank you for coming to the live at 5. Come on in and give me a big thumbs up as you enter the room. I only have 3 thumbs up, but I have like 7 people in the room. I'm doing pretty good this morning. I wanted to come and catch some of the people that were in a different time zone this morning. Yep, thumbs up the room, please. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Hey, Priest, good morning. How are you? Welcome to Age Graceful's Live at 5. Yep, thumbs up the room for me, guys. Okay, thank you, Shanoy. I think a couple of people came in real quick and didn't like Ramiro, and there was 1 or 2 others like right at the beginning of the live stream. Oh, thank you, Sarah. It was a girls' night out last night, so I had to do a little bit of something. I didn't do any makeup though. I just didn't feel like it. I'm on granny duty later on today. I got to babysit. So I'm gonna be in the kitchen doing some dishes for my other channel. I don't know if you guys are aware, I have another channel. It's Age Graceful's Soulful Eats. So look me up and subscribe to that channel as well. I would appreciate it. Priest, now the name came. I don't see you doing no exorcism. Yep, Soulful Eats. I have 4 videos there now, which I think is pretty good for me just posting it up last weekend. Yes, Shanoy, I did see that you did support the new channel. I appreciate you too. You and Ranks have been a blessing ever since I met you guys. Very supportive. Yep, so I'll probably do a cheesecake. Yesterday was my son's birthday, so I'll probably do a cheesecake this weekend so he can have that instead of a pound cake. Oh, you're welcome, Ranks. I'm just only speaking the truth. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Age Graceful is very sweet woman, great lives, good vibes. Thank you. Thank you. Hell up is rubbing off on us, man, with all this support. He be on in the train and in the subway supporting. He is hilarious. Oh, you're in Vietnam. What time is it there in Vietnam? That's what I like the most about coming out this early because I meet people from all different parts of the world. And so I am going to remember that from now on that Sarah TV is from Vietnam. Just like I remember Shanoy and Ranks are from Switzerland. Okay, preschool, you have Voodoo Doll or on anybody. Oh my goodness. That must have been after I left. Did you see me cuss that girl out on Jamie Live? I didn't want to go there, but that lady is crazy. What happened? Fill me in. I left too soon. I should have just fixed me a little bit of my leftovers from the restaurant to eat right quick. We had the best. Some troll came in Jamie's chat room. Oh, it was a troll. Okay, it wasn't somebody that would normally come because I'm like, that doesn't sound right out of somebody that normally comes into your live streams to like cut up where you have to get with them. What did she go off about? It's cold here, Sarah TV. It's still cold. It's like in the 30s. So Jamie went off on the troll. It's this girl named Jessica. She's always bringing drama and negativity. She has a real challenge. She always talking crazy. Oh my God. It's cool. So is that the one that Jamie was saying that earlier in the feed that she could come into her live and they didn't really have to speak, but they could be cordial? I remember Jamie saying something like that. That's too much. Oh, it's 43. Well, the message got retracted. Vietnam weather is very warm. Humidity is very high. She survival cancer only to get on Jamie Live and try to get with Diggs behind Jamie back and you don't do that, man. Oh my God. Jessica, she is nothing but drama and a super weirdo. That's her last name. Did it? I'm gonna try to look her up right quick and see if I can see what this chick look like. And you know what? The spelling of his name is very familiar. I think I'm friends with her. What does that say? DITIT. I'm gonna see what come up. Oh, okay. Yep, I am subscribed to her. But you know what? I knew the name was familiar because of the very last little bit. Jessica, Sika, S-I, like, it's spelled differently. I'm subscribed to her, but I don't know what happened to my bell. My bell is not activated. It looks like it's been hit, but not activated. So I wasn't getting anything from her. And I know I always hit my bell so I can get the content. But you know what? YouTube done switched up some stuff, and I don't know if it's gonna cause us some grief at the end of the day, because now they saving the entire chat feed, so everything that was said, people can go back and read. So you have to be careful about how you ask, for support. She gonna eventually start trouble in your life. She is too much. Yeah, she can come on and try it if she want to. That's all I got to say. She can come on and try it if she want to. I don't bother anybody. I'm real nice to people, and I don't start any drama, so I don't want any. I'm too old for that. But if somebody try me, they gonna get exactly what they looking for. That's all I got to say. I wasn't always like this, nice and quiet. I'll put it like that. And plus, I'm not gonna even get excited about it. I'm in a different city. She probably in a different city. So it ain't even real like that. YouTube is not the place for drama. How old am I? I am 61, baby. I'll be 62 in December of this year. I just had a birthday in December. I'm one of the oldest in my crew. The youngest is like 26 or 27. Then the majority of the girls that I hang with are in their 50s. Oh, thank you. Going off about committing suicide. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. And then there's like 2 girls that are a little bit older than me. They're in their 60s as well, but I want to say they might like be 64, 65, something like that. But I have a video up, Sarah, you can go back and look at. I put up a couple of weeks ago when I wasn't feeling my best. I was having a lot of pain. I'm a therapist, and so I've been like pulling and pushing and lifting on people for like 26 years. And it's like one day, like it caught all up to me in my back, in my hip, my knee. I had that sciatic pain. So while I was just sitting around, I had a couple of days off. Oh, thank you, Shanoy. Yeah, I always had the sexually perverted trolls. I don't know why. But anyway, Sarah TV, I did a video. I put up one where me and my girlfriends had went out in Detroit. We had these things called a pedal bar, and it's a bicycle built for 15, and it looks like a cable car or a train or whatever, but 10 people pedal it. It has a motor, and then four can sit on the back seat, and one person can sit on the cooler. I sat on the cooler. So if you take a peek at that video and see us partying, then you'll kind of see what I mean. And you'll kind of see like the different ages, but these girls that are in their mid 50s, they don't look like they're in their 50s either. And we have a good time. You should have seen them last night. Had on their ripped jeans and they boots with their little heels. Somebody had on some silver or gold boots, and somebody had on some leather boots with chains. I got some leather boots with chains too. But we just like to Detroit dress. That's how we are in Detroit. So, yep, check it out. Yep, pervy pervs. In Vietnam, people are also very funny and friendly. I know I have where I go get my nails done. It's a Vietnamese shop. Oh my God, they crazy. They are crazy. You know what? I didn't see it. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. I'm behind on my movie game. Way behind. There's some new people in the room. Come on in. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I see you standing at the door. Come on in and have a seat. Can I tell you what the 60s were like? Actually, I can't because I was born in 56. So in the 60s, I was only like about 9 or 10. The only thing I can tell you is I remember when Detroit had the race riots, and my mother, she wouldn't let us come outside of the gate at the house. We just had to play in the driveway. And the day that the riots started, my parents, along with some of their friends, took all the children to the Detroit Zoo. And I remember it was me, my sister, and brother in the back seat. And so you know how when you kids, you get on your knees and you look out the window. And so we were on our knees looking out the window, and all we could see was like black everywhere, black smoke, all this black smoke. And my parents didn't say anything, but they were listening to the radio, and it was telling them like different places in the city to stay away from because Detroit was just tearing it up. Like, I remember Detroit just being beautiful everywhere. And after the riots, people that were or felt people that felt oppressed or didn't have much, those were the ones who were like even tearing up the windows and storefronts of the black owned businesses and stealing whatever they can get their hands on, all up and down Grand River Street, all up and down 12th Street. You know, they just really like tore it up and took from one another. Because when I was younger, there were more black businesses. Like we could go on the corner from the house to Mr. Jones, and he had fresh handmade sausage. He had a full grocery store, and he had an apartment up above his grocery store. Then on the other corner was a restaurant. In the other corner, a liquor store, a cleaners, the Mims, the lady, she did hair for women. Mr. Mims, he did the haircuts for the guys. And that's just how Detroit was. You didn't even have to leave your block unless you wanted like some furniture. It was real nice. You know, you could leave your doors unlocked and sit on the porch all night like I used to sit and watch like the young lovers walk up the street to get the bus to go to the show. And ladies wore heels, they wore stockings, they didn't leave the house without some pantyhose or stockings on, slips. A lot of guys don't even know what a slip is, because they girls don't wear slips. They don't know what slips are. Gloves, the girls wore gloves and covered their hands. Everything was covered. Everything was sacred. Everything was safe. And then things got a little bit more loose in the 70s. I was a teenager in the 70s. I graduated in 1974 from high school. And things began to change over time to the point, that we have now. I would say that social media had a lot to do with it, and people being on the computer, meeting one another without actually seeing each other, because this is relatively new to sit up and see somebody's face. In the beginning, somebody could throw a picture up and say, this is what I look like, and a guy would talk to you because he think you look good. And then when it's time to meet you, that's not who you really were. So things have really evolved quickly. When I was a little girl, I wouldn't have never thought that I would see a computer. In my mind, a computer was like a box with some dials on it. More like a cardboard box, that had a weird voice. I would have never thought that I would see a computer. But I've seen a computer. I've seen a black president. So a lot has evolved in my 60 years of being on this earth. Yep, see, you're right. CB radios. I had one. Well, my husband, the kid's dad, he had a CB because his people lived in Nashville, so he liked to use the CB going up and down the road. And so I can't remember what his handle. Oh, his handle was Mr. Big Stuff, and mine was Juicy Fruit. Yep, we had that be going down south with that big ass antenna on the back of your car for your CB. You could, talk to the trucker, see how the traffic was before you actually got to that traffic. So, yep, you're right about a CB. Yep, Juicy Fruit. I know, it's sad. It's sad. Everybody had grass. It was no like dirt and trash. Everybody had beautiful grass that they took care of, beautiful flowers. And in fact, in my grandmother's backyard, she had like a garden within a garden. You can go in her yard, you could see grapes. She made us homemade jelly. You could see the pear tree. Was it pear? No, it was plums. I'm sorry. She had a plum tree. And then she had like sections in her backyard of different types of flowers. And you could just tour the backyard and walk in and out of the different types of flower bushes. Hey, keeping it simple. How are you? Keeping it simple with Bridget. Welcome to Agedgraceful's Live at 5. Yeah, and I love Kwame. I remember Kwame before he went to college. He used to be at my children's school passing out literature for his mom, Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick, because, she was always running for a congresswoman. And who else? Coleman Young. He was my patient before he passed away. The mayor. He was the mayor for 20 years. Yep, Kim Worthy, now I saw her like when I was going to college, she was a young district attorney and would come on TV a lot, and I've seen her, and you could tell when people started making paper because she wasn't as thick as she is now. She was on the smaller side, always had beautiful long hair, her own hair. And then she started putting those glasses on like me, pulling that hair back in a knot or a ponytail, and she started getting thicker. I'm like, oh yeah, she making some paper now. You can always tell when somebody, got a good job because they start to get a little bit heavier. One thing she did was those rape kits. I went to Wayne County Community College, downtown Detroit, and I went to University of Detroit Mercy. Yep, so things have changed over the years, and pretty much now, and that doesn't all this doesn't always guarantee it, but um how you live your life dictates, how much drama you have in it. I go to work, I come home, I hang with my family and my friends, and pretty much that's it. You know, I used to be out in the streets, but it's a different beast out there now than it was when I was hanging out. And I can't run no more. Yep, Flint used to have it popping. I want to know how Flint is doing on their water game. Have they got that water together? Detroit got a lot of possibilities with enough money. Is it true that they pay you to move and live in Detroit? They have some programs where you can get decent homes now because Detroit has beautiful homes, and they have a lot of programs where you can get into a home sometimes with very little money as long as you excuse me, maintain the home and pay the property taxes. So they have a land bank and houses that they fix up in various neighborhoods. And I'm just gonna show you how, like, they had this thing called refinancing back before my husband passed. And a lot of people were refinancing their home, didn't have to show any proof of income. They really couldn't afford that payment. So everybody started losing their homes. So that's when the market tanked. And that's when my husband passed. So I moved into an apartment for a while. And when the market tanked, it dropped the value of the homes down. So you know what I did? I just got another house. When the market tanked, me and my girlfriend, we paid cash for our houses. So we don't have no house note. We just got to pay our property tax. So that part, I wish it would come back again. Um, Not that people lose their houses, but a way that, you could get a home a little bit cheaper. Because I need to upgrade. When I first got here, I'm like, oh, this is plenty of room, but houses fill up so fast. Okay, I'll look for it. Homeless in Detroit. a documentary on YouTube. Yep, I'll look for it. Oh, you back, YouTuber? Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. Mishra Desi Boys, done, please. Okay. Thank you for coming to visit, Desi Boys. I'm just trying to bring up this live on my other phone. Do I have any pets? You know what? I don't personally, but I do. My mom passed a couple of years ago, and my brother had given her a dog. And then my brother passed 6 months later. So it's kind of difficult for my dad to go up and down the stairs to let the dog out to go to the bathroom all day long. So to prevent him from having to do that, I keep the dog. And I think on was it my last live? One of my lives, I pick banded up. It's a small Papillon. It looks like a miniature collie or something like that. And I show the live what the dog looked like. Oh, thank you, Diggs. Yep, that 2016 was a rough year. Very rough. Yep. It's like I lost 5 people like real quick in a year's time, and then continued to lose people into 2017. So that was hard. Okay, I see there's 10 people here. Can you thumbs up the room? I want to keep my count as close to actual as possible. Oh, I understood, Bridget. I appreciate you. Let's see, I'm trying to find Desi Boy. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yep, and if you guys don't already know each other, introduce yourselves and check out each other's content and see if it's something that you like. My name is Michelle CuteTuber. I think I'm gonna head to Detroit and move out of here. So what is it like where you live, Arian? I wouldn't make any sudden moves, Arian. I would check out the job market first. Because Detroit is cutthroat. You need to know somebody, baby. You just can't be out there in them streets. Have I ever been to Cleveland, Ohio? I've been through Cleveland, but I had family members in Dayton, Ohio. Desi boys need support, but we don't say that Ub's word in the room, sweetheart. You can't say that word. You can say support. Forget the country part of Ohio. You all are hard on each other. Been in Louisiana longer than black people had bills for the most part. It's quite long. As you don't get in trouble, it's pretty boring. Thank you, Diggs. Hey, Kamala Arts, I almost missed you come in. Can you guys thumbs up the room? That kind of helps me too, because if I see a new thumbs up, I know that I need to be looking for somebody else that entered the room. Louisiana is boring. Now, Louisiana, they have a big seafood industry, right? Oh, I got plenty of Indian friends, cute tuber. Plenty. You don't have to feel alone. We love you. We all love you. Yep, you guys can talk. I don't know how close you are to one another, but it's good to run into people that are from your home or know something about your home. Like soon as I saw 7 Mile last night, I'm like, oh wow, I know he from the D. But I still asked, and he said that he was from the D. My first house was 7 Mile. Have I ever met a celebrity? One of the Temptations, the original Temptations. Um, who else have I met? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, uh, John Sally, um, Smokey Robinson. Who else? Oh, David Ruffin. Back in the day, we used to have like this thing in Detroit um, that you can go to. It was like a small concert. Oh God, what was the name of it back in the day? Motown Review. That's what it was, the Motown Review. And it was over with, and I was getting ready to go home, and David Ruffin, I know you've seen his story. I guess he had to get him a little something because he almost knocked me down busting through the door at the Fox Theater. and he just ran straight into Woodward. And if you ever heard anything about Woodward Street, you just don't run out into Woodward. And yeah, I met him up close and personal like this as he almost knocked me down. But no, I have met Smokey Robinson, Abdul Kareem Jabbar, John Sally, a couple of the Temptations, the barber shop down the street from my dad. The guy that owned the barber shop, he was big in the world of doing haircuts for celebrities or musicians, mostly musicians. And so we always knew when Roland had somebody in his barber shop because he would pull the shades, and we were like young teens. We would go and knock on the window like, who you got in there? Let us in. We want to meet whoever it is in there. YouTube Dust. Welcome. Yep, that's right. Be an honest supporter. Can we be honest and thumbs up the room? For those who just came in, can you do a big thumbs up for me, please? Oh, you were listening to Smokey earlier? Yeah, I love Smokey Robinson. But from the old school guys, I like Eddie Kendricks. I love Eddie Kendricks. I studied at Tirupati, Tirupati, Tirupati. I studied at Tirupati. I hope I'm not tearing up that name, Camilla. And I'm assuming that that's a university in India. Oh my God. Do I like Fats Domino? You know what? I can't really. I've heard him, but I couldn't tell you like the name of one of his songs. And I know I've heard a lot of them, but um, I know I couldn't tell you that. Oh God, you're not able to pronounce Indian words. You sound so cute. I try, and I work with a few Indians because physical therapists. Um, it's quite a few Indians I work with, and sometimes it's hard for me to understand what they're saying because of the accent. Wow, really? It's hard for you to understand my English accent. Wow, isn't that something? But it makes sense. And I consider English to be pretty straightforward. in terms of language, the only thing about English is that you have so many slang words. And so if you speaking to someone who doesn't know English, it's best to kind of like stay away from slang words. Yes, I know I'm speaking very clearly, but they said I have an English accent and not the Cheerio accent, because that's a different kind of English accent or European accent. Try just to use the word support, not that other word. YouTube doesn't like the word that rhymes with rub. Nah, I know Diggs wasn't gone. He can hang. He'll probably take a nap after my live. I can't understand because I live in India and I am a Tamilian girl. Tamalian girl. Tamalian or Tamilian. Tamalian. It can't be Malian because that's an I. Tamilian. Tamilian girl. Thank you, Shanoy. I got an English accent. Well, I done heard everything now. That is too cute. My brain is running off a low battery, but I'm still here. Yep, you probably should be asleep too, because when Jamie get up, she gonna be ready to plan another live for tonight. I bet you. Oh, thank you, cute tuber. It would be nice if in this form we could have like little pictures of each other's faces. But unfortunately, unless you do a live, I would never ever get to see you. So hopefully, cute tuber and Camilla, you'll have a live one day. Jamie counting sheep. Oh, cute tuber, I'm 61. You must have not been here in the room earlier. Somebody know how to come in the room and thumbs up. The time now in Detroit, Michigan is 11 minutes after 6 or thereabouts. Usually my phone, yep, that's right. 11 minutes after 6. What, you're doing a live, cute tuber? It's the weekend. I could probably try to take a nap if you tell me what time you're going to do it. Because I like to support. Hey, can I say one thing? Hey, Mira, I thought I saw your name. I had to go back up my feed. How are you this morning? Oh, you know what? I quit smoking like 4 years ago. This is just a vapor. It's more like similar to a hookah or something like that. But I quit smoking 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago. So this is just, hey, J and Mo. This just keeps me calm. And I've been away from a cigarette so long that I could not go back. I tried to, and it tastes like I had licked the ashtray. Yep, this is like a hookah. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's not smoking. It's all vapor. It looks like smoke, but it's just vapor. And they have different flavors like cherry, watermelon, peach, apple, blueberry, strawberry. Only mortals need something like sleep. I don't. Yep, smoking is bad for your health. That's why my mom is not here. And she didn't even smoke that much that I remember coming up. And she quit when I had children because she didn't want to smoke around them. But she had lung cancer that I'm sure metastasized because she was in such bad pain at the end, and it just breaks my heart. But something in my mind told me I was tired of cigarettes and I wanted to stop smoking. And I actually had stopped smoking like a year before my mother was even diagnosed. So that was a rough road with that. Did everybody thumbs up the room when you came in? Big thumbs up, thumbs up. What products do I use in my hair? Hey Armani, how you doing, buddy? You know, it depends on what I'm doing. I'm a natural hair wearer, so I use a lot of conditioners. Well, thank you, cute tuber. I'm glad you got a chance to come and check it out. Yep, you're gonna have to come back one day when I do the mix and mingle. That's my big one. And I usually do a commercial for that. So I try to do that like every other weekend. So it'll probably be, oh shoot, there's some other stuff coming up next weekend though. Next weekend is St. Patrick's Day. So I got something else planned for that. I'll be putting out a commercial for that. Make slime. No, I never made slime. I don't have like children. I don't have a need for slime. So that's not something that I do to make slime. I see a lot of people make the slime, and they said that when you work it with your fingers, it helps to relax you, is what I've been told. That's what I hear, that is very satisfying to mess around with that slime. Slime, squishies. All right, what you all got going on? I got to pull out my belt. Elmer's glue and borax. Yes, I have tried a lace frontal. In fact, I have a company that sent me some bundles, and I'm supposed to be putting a wig together, and I did the beginning part just to like review the hair, and um, took the T-pins and put it in my head, and it's still sitting just like that now because I just don't have the time to finish it up. I want to finish. It's real pretty hair. It's a body wave, similar, has a similar look to these curls, but just maybe a lot bouncier. Oh, thank you, Armani. I'll be styling and profiling. Yep, this backdrop is very special to me. I just tried my first one this week from L Wigs, and I love it. I was trying to recommend them to you. I'll look them up. Is it like lwigs.com? Okay, I'll look them up then. And the good thing about the lives now, YouTube is saving all the chat conversations. So that's another reason you have to be careful about what you say, but they're saving them. So like when you go back to replay it, you can see the entire conversation. Yeah, my lights I review for Amazon. So these are just some string icicle lights, and the actual backdrop Yep, you cannot use that S word. Um, I need to go get some more fabric, but this particular backdrop belonged to my grandmother, and it's simply just a cloth shower curtain that she paid some nice money for from Macy's. I'm from Detroit, born and raised in Detroit, been here all my life. Detroit, Michigan. Yep, they saving the conversations now. Yes, I do have children. I have two sons, a 39-year-old and a 42-year-old. Yep, she did have very good taste. My grandmother did. So I like using this backdrop because it just reminds me of her. I feel like she's here supporting me. But if it's something special, I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money for those backdrops from Amazon because they're expensive. I will use some gift wrap in a minute. Like this is a roll of gold gift wrap from the dollar store. I had pink gift wrap for Valentine's Day that I put on another wall. And that's all you got to do is just put this up on the wall behind you. Some gift wrap, $1. And buy some decorations to put on top of it or get you some string lights. Like I say, I reviewed from Amazon. So these lights, I got them for about $2. But the dollar store at Christmas time, they have like the mini lights for the Christmas tree. Do I use a tripod to film my videos? Nope, I don't. I have one. I have two tripods. The camera that I was using, I sent back. I didn't like it. I have to get a new camera. Lately, I've just been filming off of my webcam on my laptop, and it does an excellent job. Ratika's Kitchen. Hey, baby, how are you this morning? Thank you for coming to visit. I appreciate you. So, Armani, what did you think of my seafood boil? You did go to my other channel, right? The cooking channel, and see my seafood boil. My flavored butter was off the chain. Oh, you didn't know? You know, I don't know. I guess I must have done something wrong announcing it because I did two trailers that I put on this channel. And within those videos, there's a link inside the video. And then in the description box is the actual link. And it's Age Graceful Soulful Eats. And it's a new channel. I just started it last weekend. Okay. Yep, check it out and come on back. Yep, I appreciate that. I'm going to have to do something else to let everybody know, because I think they're missing, because a lot of people were saying uh, that they couldn't wait to see me make the pound cake. Bye, baby. Thanks for coming. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't wait? All you got to do is hit the link. You just tried to find it. Could you find? There's a video. It's a brown background in my list of videos, and it says Age Graceful Soulful Eats. And inside that, you saw the pound cake video, the full video. If you saw the full video, then you did get to the channel. Yeah, you had to be able to see the full video, because just the trailer is on this. Yep, one is a trailer, and then it's four videos. Thank you, Priest. Thank you, Armani. I appreciate it. Thank you for subbing. So, like I said, I got to go back and just like do a quick infomercial and re-guide the folks to that channel, because I really thought that I would have 100 friends by like Sunday night, so I can get my custom URL for the channel. But something is missing the point with folks as they look at the trailer. So I just want to clarify that, and I will at some point today. Why are you upset about the custom URL, Armani? You can't find my other channel, CuteTuber? If you go out and look in my list of videos, and it's going to say something like, here, I'm going to tell you exactly what it says. There's actually two. That are trailers, and then it has a link to the other channel. Let me come out of this completely because it's acting crazy. And I'm going to give you the name of the video to look for. Thank you, Armani. I appreciate it. Yep, so there you go. I was just thinking when I did this live this morning, it did not give me that option of filling out a description box. And I don't know if I'm going to get that option later. I appreciate you guys going over to check it out. But I thought of another way. I was going to just put like the link in my comments as I respond to people's uploads, just to kind of remind them, because something that people not getting when they look at the trailer. And I really think it's because they don't look at it long enough or thoroughly enough to see all the vital information. Thank you, Armani. We have to be really careful what we say in these live streams because they're keeping every chat. Because people can go back and look at it later. Yep, just use the word support. Nothing that rhymes with rug. And on my laptop, I just put up my bubble for the other channel. And for anybody new coming into the room, they can just touch that bubble. That sounds great, Armani. Yep, so cute tuber, you can just hit that bubble that says Age Graceful Soulful Eats. And that will also take you to the channel. That's if you're on a phone. You can't do it from the laptop that way. Bye, Kamala. Thank you for stopping in. Love you. I appreciate you. Okay, cute tuber. Do your homework. Be a good girl. Yeah, I really wanted to get it to 100. I figured a week would be long enough. So that's why I'm saying people are kind of missing out. Girls have more to say to you in letter than they do talking to you going up all day reading these. So what do you guys have planned for today? Anybody else going live later on this evening? Oh yeah, he go live all day long. He go live without going live. I'm going to leave out now too. When I catch your lives, ride by Coney Island for me. I'm about to clock out and go lay down. Well, thank you for coming, Jay and Mo. I appreciate you. That's the same thing I had to do with Jamie and Diggs, that live last night. I had to go lay down too. Yep, these live streams, they be lit sometimes, especially last night. Oh my goodness. That was nothing but a big old house party with Jamie last night. You'll be on here as soon as you get home. Okay. Well, listen, I don't know. I had asked Jamie, but we didn't talk about it a lot. Um, how many of you follow T.S. Madison, who is a transgender, and then Kaya, who's that rap songstress or singer who made that song My Neck, My Back? They had this show on YouTube, the Queen's Court. What the heck happened? Because they fooling right now. Is TS is doing the Queen's Court, and I think she's supposed to be bringing somebody else in on the 16th. Their egos got in the way. I can believe that. Cause I did see like the stream that fell through. They were trying to interview Monique, but all the technical stuff wasn't right, and so Kaya felt like she didn't want to do it because it wasn't on point, and she didn't want people talking about her. But no matter what, the show must go on. That's just like, using your phone to do your live, but you forget to plug up your phone so that you can receive power, and then all of a sudden your phone dies. Let's see. Kaya faking blew up in her face, and she thinks she is the Beyonce of music industry. And Kaya can't work with other celebrities because she's always brutal to everyone. Baby, she got a mouth on her to be so little. It's like every word, every other word is a cuss word. It's like you need to go to school and build your vocabulary. But I really hate that her and Maddie are upset with one another, because I think the Queen's Court was cute with them. Yeah, Madison is business-minded, but Kaya was saying that she was too business-minded, letting people in to do like the lighting and set up the computers and everything for their streams, and she didn't even really know these people, and I think she paid them too. Kaya is a freak. I don't know. I know, but I don't want no slice of that. Oh my goodness. Yep, I watched one of her videos, and she was saying she has children and that she has a husband, but nobody ever knew that because she, keep her business to herself. I am glad TS can progress on her own. She can finally make a positive impact like she wants to. She went from prostitution to porn to now having a platform that she was going to have a celebrity platform. Okay. Yep, I used to watch earlier this year and late last year her cooking show with T.S. Eve, and then T.S. Eve died suddenly from she went to like diabetic coma, diabetic shock, because T.S. Eve was teaching her step by step. Yep, I watched some of her adult films too. Like, I couldn't believe it at first. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I thought I was looking at a woman all this time. But she's so good. I just refer to her as being a woman. I don't refer to her being a man. I just can't do it. So I always say she. Yep, and that channel that she had is no longer there. At first, she was still making some coins off of it because people were still visiting it. But I guess she said, to do this right, I need to like come completely off of that channel. So I don't know if she bought the contract from those people or what happened to shut down those videos, because there were a lot of them. And it's just hard to believe. Yep, exactly. Yeah, but I would love to watch her cook. Her and T.S. Eve, they made some tasty dishes together. Yep, that's true. It's always in the cloud somewhere, but right now it's not being shown, but it's still there. I can't wait till I grow up so I can get a real ring light. Yep, I've had mine for a few months. They got some YouTube videos on how to make them, and the people that made them, they came out real good. I'm like, I wished I had seen how to make one before I bought one. The only thing, mine is on a tripod, and with the ones that they make, you probably would have to hang from a wall. That's the only difference. You would have to hang it from a wall, but they come out like super cute when they make them, from home. It'll save you a few bucks that way anyway to make it. And I think you probably can make it in less than an hour. This one lady, she used a reef form. Wait a minute, what am I missing? That's like saying there should only be men on men porn. Oh, why women want to be adult film stars. I don't think that they wanted to be that, but at the end of the day, sex sells. So that's why a lot of people do it, and then they end up regretting it later. Hey, Crazy Kev, how are you? Welcome to the Live at 5. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm doing okay nonetheless. And what time is it? It's going on 7 o'clock. I don't know why this keeps going out. Okay, I'm at 42 subscribers. It's 11:50 there, Crazy Kev. Crazy Kev, I'm gonna ask you a question. Were you aware that I had a new cooking channel? I'm gonna get Armani to thank you, Armani. If you could check out that link and show me a little bit of support, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 100 by tomorrow night so I can get my own custom URL. If one thing I love outside of Plenty of Women is food. Yep, everybody got to eat. Thank you, Crazy Cab. I just see that you just helped me out. I appreciate you. And after this live, I'm gonna come back and show some love to you guys from this channel as well. I'm gonna return the favor. I love good food. Crazy Kev, you almost to the threshold. That remind me, since it's 6 damn near, it's time for breakfast. I love pancakes. Well, I haven't had a pancake in probably a year. I go crazy for pancakes. Now I buy like this pancake mix. It comes like in a little container. You just got to put a little bit of water in it and shake it up, and it makes the best pancakes. But I haven't taken time to make myself a nice breakfast. I've been so busy with this YouTube thing. I need to take some time for myself and have a nice breakfast one day. Oops. It's your one weakness, pancakes. Wow. You can always eat breakfast with us on live. Yep, that's true. Yep, I am a little tired. I went out last night with my girlfriends and I just took like a nap real quick. But I wanted to get up and spend some time with my people that are from different countries in a different time zone. So I took one for the team and got up at 4:30 so I can do the live at 5. Mr. G is asleep, but I'm going to get him busy later. He has to help me do a review on a product that I received, and they want me to do a review, a video review for it. So I'll be posting that sometime this week. Um, I've had the product for a week now, and I need to get this review done and up. Then I got some little shower shoes from another company, and I thought about doing a review on those. So we'll see. And then I have to prepare for next weekend. Got a lot of things coming up. I'm gonna tease Diggs later. He finally crashed. Thank you, Ariana. I appreciate it. Yep, he didn't say bye. He probably, sleep with the phone in his hand right now. Yep, and I'm going to stay on like 10 more minutes to take it to a total of 2 hours. Hey, QTuber, I thought you went to do your homework. Yep, he does need to get some sleep. He'll be back up at it. Bye, Ranks. Thank you for stopping in to show some love. I appreciate you. Yep, I'm just going to be here another 9 more minutes and then I'm going to call this live a quit. And I'm going to go back and lay down for a couple of hours and then get up and get my day started because I'm doing granny sitting. My granddaughter, Breezy, she's coming over. And maybe QTuber, you can meet her. She has a small channel. Because you guys are around the same age. Yep, everybody get some sleep. Because I'm probably do another live at 5, but it'll be 5 p.m. That's my plan. Come back tonight for live at 5 this afternoon. This was the AM edition of Live at 5 with Agedgraceful. We'll be doing it again this evening. As long as the Lord provides us that time. Yep, 5 p.m. So that gives us about 10 hours to kind of rest up some kind of way. Well, I hadn't really been going that long. It's just been since a little after 5. I didn't start straight at 5. It might have been like maybe 6 or 7 minutes after by the time I got myself situated. You stayed up all night long, Arian? Wow. The 5th time you did this? Yeah, you deserve some rest too, baby. You deserve some rest too. We all do. Yep, the lives do, especially like in the evening. The morning time ones be kind of calm, but anything in the afternoon and late evening, oh my God. They are lit. Thank you so much, Crazy Kev. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. And hopefully I'll see you later on if possible. If not, I understand because people have lives and they have to do what they have to do. But I appreciate you taking time to stop by this morning. And what time is it? It's 7:01. So if I go 5 more minutes, so it must have been like about 5 after when I started. If 5 more minutes will get, or no, 6 after, 6 after. Okay, I appreciate it. Yep, look out for me this evening at about 5 o'clock. I want to take like a 2-hour nap and then get up and do a few things. I need to wash some clothes to get ready for work next week. And see what's up for dinner for tonight. maybe pizza since my granddaughter will be here, or fried chicken. Oh, I know what I said. I was going to make some potato skins because I need to put that on my channel. Potato skins are simple. Yeah, I might do some potato skins and maybe some wings. Potato skins and wings, and call it a day. And then I have to let all my moments count, because if I fix that, then I need to videotape it and put on my channel. And we're at 1 hour 56 minutes and 13 seconds. Yeah, wings are always good. Do some fried wings and some potato skins. I got some red skins I need to use up, so that'll be different having yep, ranch dressing, blue cheese dressing. Whichever dressing you like the most, you can put on it. Yep, but they're easy to make how I do it. If I make the chicken wings and potatoes, like I said, I'll probably tape it and put it on my channel. It's real good to have, like, if you are going to be watching some games. It's kind of like, finger food. Pick up a chicken wing, pick up a potato skin. And Saturday is a busy day for people. If you need to do something else, you can always just grab something and take a couple of quick bites and keep it pushing. Yep, he is supposed to be making some pancakes. Yeah, maybe you can make you one big pancake and fall asleep eating the pancake and get you some rest. People are starting to wake up. That was just an invitation to a live that I just got, but I can't do it right now. I got to get a little bit more rest. And I got about 2 minutes here to go. Armani, what are you going to cook next? Or eat next? For you, is it mukbang or mukbang? Is it bong or bang? Because people be saying it differently. I always thought it was mukbang. Like, bangs or bang, bang, bang. Both ways are correct. Mukbang. 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 Okay, both are correct. Korean way and American way. Mukbang sound good as long as you don't mind being grossed out. It's this one chick, oh my God, she put on a lot of lipstick. And then she starts eating and slurping. And then the lipstick, it started running from the juices and stuff. And it looked like blood is dripping down. She looked like a vampire when she be eating. I'm like, oh my God, can you take a napkin for a minute and wipe some of that off? And you say it's one with pickles. I don't think I even want to see that one with the pickles. Big old dill pickles, I can only imagine. All right, guys. Well, thank you for sitting with me to make it to 2 hours. We're at 2 hours and 27 seconds. And I appreciate you all for doing that. And you know what I want to do while you're here? Wait, stay 1 second. Let me see. Well, I probably can do it later. The next time you come in, Ariane, I'm going to have you as a moderator. Yeah, I should have did it, but I'll do it, before the next live. Okay, priest, you take care. All right, see you guys later. Thank you for coming to the live at 5 a.m. edition. I'll see you this evening for the live at 5 p.m. All right, take care. Love you. Bye-bye.